All right, here we are. Welcome back to the Jay and Ciara and Lady Poker Show.
She has arrived.
She has arrived.
Hi.
She needs a walk. Well, babe, let's get off of these $50,000 hands here, right? Let's get back to realistic poker. Let's get back to Jay and Ciara poker.
Okay.
In the mean streets of the 1-3 tables, right? In the mean streets.
Yes.
So today we'll be back at Win, but we'll be playing 1-3.
Yay.
So our style poker. And interesting decision here on the river, because I think we might have gotten a little spoiled playing this high stakes game. So now we have to dumb it back down to our stakes game and see if we can make
it. Don't say dumb. We're not dumb.
Dumb it down. I feel like that's an acceptable phrase.
Okay. I don't think so.
To our stakes games.
Okay.
Meaning more simple games.
Okay.
And see if we can make the right decision.
Okay.
See if we can crack the code of 1-3 and become 1-3 millionaires.
I totally can.
Well, let's see it. Are you ready?
Pocket queens?
Let's go.
Oh, thank you for the kiss.
All right, lady. Scooch your butt. We got some poker to talk about here. Look out, look out, look out. All right. Here we go, lady. Get comfortable. There you go. All right, pay no attention to our clothes swap, but here we are with Aero Innovation Poker. Aero Innovation, he is a professional player out in Las Vegas, but he shows low stakes hands to help, dumb people like us learn how to play a little low stakes poker. So that's who we're visiting today at the 1-3 tables.
I am not dumb.
I am. So we have your favorite hand this time. The Q, the queens, the ladies, but we're out of position.
Okay.
So we look down at our Qs. Let's see what happens here. Looks like we got a couple limps there. Then it comes to us. So we're playing a 2-5 game. Got a couple limps. Early position with our queens. What are we looking at, babe?
Every time I have a monster hand in a terrible position.
Hey, it always happens that way.
I like to raise bigger than $30. I like to go 40 or 50. I don't know why I do that, but I want to isolate you
want to win it there.
I want to win it there, honestly,
Yeah.
or just have one person call me and have it heads up, because usually if I make it 25 or 30, even at 1-3, I feel like every time there's like 3 other callers. I'm like, well, I already lost this hand.
Frustrating. Yeah, you definitely don't want to go multi-way out of position.
Right.
Horrible. So I agree with you. If he had like 9-10 of clubs, still probably going to raise, but maybe 15-20 bucks, right? So this hand strength warrants a bigger raise. He went 30, which I would say, given the limpers and the big blind, probably a little small. I would more agree with you, 35-40, maybe more appropriate. Because there's already some dead money in the pot and not much incentive. I mean, given the table dynamics, how people have been playing, if they've just been calling everything already. So yeah, I think 30 may be a little small. Let's see what happens.
But again, depends on table dynamics and how people play.
So Aero does make it 30.
Okay.
And let's see what happens here. Goes around, gets a call. So just as we suspected, not much people folding, but we get a pretty decent flop. 4-4-2, all rainbow.
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
I don't
all right.
like.
So we're first to act. What are we doing? Talk me through why you don't like it. What are we thinking?
I don't like it when it pairs. I don't like it automatically in my head. I'm like, all right, somebody has a set.
Just no matter what it is,
No
even the
matter
4.
what.
I mean, you did raise $30 pre-flop.
Yeah.
What 4 would somebody have here? So I don't mind the four. Now, if it was like queen, or I'm not queen, obviously, but king, or jack, or 10, I'd be more apt to think someone had it. But
I think at most of the time, if there's an ace with it and it's suited, somebody's gonna play it like ace 2, ace 3, all the ace, all the way up. If it's suited, they're going to call. So I don't like it. I don't like the start. But what I'm gonna do,
man, you're seeing monsters under the bed already.
That's how I think.
Okay. So we're first to act. What are we doing?
Because I'm such a terrible player. Since I'm out of position, I am going to check first to see what my opponents do, because there's multiple opponents.
Yeah, I'm okay checking. I think I probably 51% check, 49% bet, because we do talk multi-way a lot, and we always say, hey, multi-way pops out of position, we're checking, no matter what. But this hand is pretty top of range at this point, pretty high up there. So I think betting would warrant getting value from pocket 7s, pocket 8s, hands like that. Some kind of ace 3 type of hand. So we were all those hands were just crushing. And so we getting some value out of there would warrant betting. But as I said, 51% check, and because I'm not going to get 3 streets of value out of this. So get my value later on.
Okay.
So what do you do? Do you bet or check?
I check.
Okay. I think I might put out a small bet or check, 50-50. Let's see what Aero decides to do. He grabs some chips and he throws a bet out there. $30, pretty small. Okay, so along the lines of what we were talking about. Gets a quick fold and 1 call. All right, so we got 1 fold, 1 call. What range are we putting our opponent on here?
Pocket pairs.
Yes.
Something suited or something straighty.
To find something suited, what do you think?
Like what I said before, like the ace, deuce.
Okay. So like a straight draw that has backdoor flush draw. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So a medium strength hand, most likely, right? We didn't get raised, which is a good thing. So I think we still probably had the best hand. I would put them on one of those middling pocket pairs hands. But given that, look what comes on the turn. The old 9 of diamonds. Now, that's one of the hands in my head that is a likely candidate for this guy to have, pocket 9s. So, given that, do we continue betting or do we shut it down and check at this point? And what's your case for both there?
Again, I did not like the flop.
Okay.
All right. So he called me. I'm going to put out a slightly larger bet. And if he calls me there, then I'm like, okay.
Then you can narrow his range.
He likes it.
All right. So if you bet maybe $70 to $100 here, that's in your head. That's going to fold out all these middling,
ding, ding.
crappy hands.
Like he really likes it.
And now he likes his hands.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that strategy. I think I may check, trying to get to showdown, because as I said at the flop, I'm going to only get 2 streets of value. So I may choose to take my value on the river, acting like I missed, and I'm bluffing at the river, thinking he'll call another bet. But with your strategy, I think you're right. You're going to find out right here what he has.
Yeah.
If you put out that bet and he calls or raises you here, you're going to be able to get away from it.
I'll be able to shut it down.
Shut it down pretty easy. So I think I check, see what he does, and then try to get some value on the river.
A small bet is not really going to.
No, he's still going to. A small bet is still going to. All your 6s, 7s are still going to call.
He's like, it's
twos,
so cheap for me to
so
go.
Aero kind of agrees with you. Bigger bet, little less than pot size bet, $70. Our opponent sticks around.
Immediately.
Calls.
Did he see that though?
Immediately
Did he see
calls.
how he immediately called? Like he's like, jackpot.
Yeah. So now some red flags are going off.
He didn't think
right?
about that.
Now some red flags are going off because we've showed aggression,
Mm-hmm.
and this guy has called all three.
Easily. Not even thinking about it.
And then look what comes on the river, the ace of clubs. So with those medium strength hands you were talking about, 3-5, ace, whatever, suited ace,
ace.
that's a bad card all around. So now we're
shutting it
back
down.
on us. We're shutting it down. We're checking. I think you're checking this no matter what, and I think I may be, depending on the bet size, in check call mode. But I don't think he's betting anything. We'll have to see, right? If he bets really small, I think he may just have to call. But with the ace, let's say he had pocket tens, the ace would be a scary card for him too, right?
Back,
so he should check it back. So let's see what happens. Aero agrees with us and checks it over. Our villain looks down at his chips, grabs some black chips, and throws $300 out there.
Super confident.
Over the pot size bet.
Super confident.
What's your decision here?
Is
there any chance he's just bluffing? I can't see any bluffs there, but I would take a second. Like, what could he bluff with? Maybe a missed diamond draw. Like 5-6 of diamonds or something.
I think the speed of the turn call bet was enough for me to.
Yeah, he didn't even think about it.
He's like, whatever this guy bets, I'm gonna call. Don't even care.
But don't you think, just to play devil's advocate, let's say he had a 4. Don't you think he would take an extra second and think about raising me? Because I bet 70 on the turn. And you said he just snap called. But if he had a 4, don't you think he'd be like, "Ooh, should I raise here or do I raise on the river?" Instead, he just snap called. So, does that lend to strength or does that lend to mediocrity?
I don't know because I play it both ways.
So I mean,
I play it both ways.
Is it a tell? Yeah, but is it the tell? I don't know.
Or you could have done like a min raise.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
think he would have thought about it first. Yeah, he might have had it in his plan in his head. Let's say he has quad 4s. His plan in his head is to let me bet. He's just going to call no matter what, and then try to get some value on the river. So he might have already had that plan in his head, which is why he called so fast. But I think a thinking player would be like, well, should I raise now or do I want to go for the river? Blah, blah, blah. So you would take an extra second. Mm-hmm. So, but that might have been his plan, and he's playing it out here for $300. What are you doing?
Get out of there.
Easy fold, I think. I mean,
Why are you only showing queen hands that are losers?
I just want you to show how much they lose all the time. You love them so much.
That's not nice.
But yeah, I think this is an easy fold. I can't see any bluffs.
Hey guys, every time I play queens, I win. Except one time, and we put it on the vlog.
So Aero agrees with us, snap folds, and the guy did end up hitting a full house for good measure there with ace 4 of spades. So one of those suited aces you called from the beginning. I don't know how you sniffed that one out.
People at 1-3 love their suited aces.
But man, yeah. So I was pretty comfortable with that flop. You immediately were getting spider senses. But
I do not like it.
When he called the turn, I thought something might have been up there. And then of course the overbet on the river pretty much gave his hand streak away. But I put this one in there to show the low. We've been playing these $50,000 pots and stuff where people are trickier. This is pretty ABC, simple stuff here. Aero played it pretty straight up. The guy pretty much played his hand face up on the river. The guy probably missed some value by not doing at least a min raise on the turn or the flop, right? Because imagine, go back to the flop with 4-4 deuce. We bet $30. If we get raised to $75 there, $100, you're calling all day, right? I think he's got 8s or something, and I'm calling. I think the guy missed some value.
I don't know.
You're snap folding queens to 1 raise on the flop? No, you're not. Never in a billion years. Don't even try to act like it. But the guy missed some value, I think, by trying to slow play, and then he just basically told us.
Yeah.
Pretty easy 1-3 type of hand there. I thought go back to our roots. So that's it for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Queens lose a lot.